magic number. Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community was born three names other than me, and that's the magic number.
What does it all mean?
Time is a factor, so it's time to count. Count not the negative actions of one. Speakers of soul say it's time to shout. Three forms the soul to a positive sum. Now you may try to subtract it, but it just won't go away.
Is the Negro Leagues.
Times one.
What is it? 1, 2, 3.
That's the magic number.
Yo, what's up? 1, 2, 3. And say, children, what does it all mean? No more, no less. That's the magic number.
Hey everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fried notched a complete game the last time on the hill. Got him. One away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I love watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
The wind of the pitch.
Oh. 0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. Marte with a homer in his last game. Two out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What's the scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Fouled off to the right. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. That one blasted deep to right. Carroll ranges back. And that one is gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That one is absolutely belted. Into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series, and they add on. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one. Grichuk sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Grichuk going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. There's a swing and a drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. He was electric last night, coming off a great hitting performance. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carroll ranges back. Out of here! A 3-run homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 6-0.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop him from getting over the wall. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Zach Gallen won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gilbert Diaz.
Number 45, Gilbert Diaz.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel hauls it in to end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Second inning set to go. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Fried, a tall lefty, 190 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Over to first, one out in the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Gurriel gets a piece. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Randal Grichuk stands in now and watches strike one. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Play is made, 2 out. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And there's the strike. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 6, and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at... He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way back there. Gone! It's a belly ball. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. A laser to left. He's done it again. His second home in the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to lead the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone! He sends it out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. Siggy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires.
Jordan Montgomery into the game.
Number 52.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly to center his first time. Ripped on a line. Grichuk makes the grab, one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That one hops against the
fence. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's hard hit on the line. Grichuk squeezes it, and that is that. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We play 2 full. It's the Yankees 10 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 22, Josh Naylor. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and
Fried back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now here is Blaze Alexander. He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one 95 to finish him off. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 10-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's Cody Bellinger. Runner takes off. That one ripped. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 12-0.
quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now Anthony Volpe. Base knock center field. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out. So man aboard. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grichuk pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. Fried winds and deals. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Marte now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Move to second. Perdomo dives back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Another throw to second, and they're keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that move. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger sizing it up. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting.
So man aboard. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Perdomo at second with 2 down. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here is
for the Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm
the
Jr.
second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And next for New York, Austin Wells. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it. And then...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 10th home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 15-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jordan Montgomery will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Nelson.
Number 19, Ryan Nelson.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean,
batting,
he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Wastes no time there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Another look at the long ball. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Popped up. Cabrera makes the grab, 1 away.
The catcher,
next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. On the ground, Goldie. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out. his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. Naylor, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Yankees, the right fielder, Perez.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders.
And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back and brings it in at the wall. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. 1 for 3. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Alexander.
Fried back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Chisholm makes the catch. 1 down. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
1, 2, 3.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here is Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 16-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
That one the other way. Reaching for it and brings it in. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swung on, belted. Carroll going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. One scores in the inning coming on. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Yankees lead this one 16-0. Back here in New York, here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Well struck left field. Got all of that one. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 17-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think
here comes Aaron Judge.
Number 35, Joe Yanapla.
Line drive. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, safe. And that's his 3rd hit. And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 4 with a double. That one ripped. And that ball is gone.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Wells digs in now. In the air to left center. Perdomo on the move. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But back in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Randal Grichuk. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fried into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
And that'll fall for a base hit. 1 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. There's a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Fried out of the stretch, fires. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge is there. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning.
Yeah, slow burn like an arm rash. Yeah, slick burn, rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn, rubber like a tar mat.
Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Now batting,
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate.
Cabrera.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
And here is Jason Dominguez. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. What a play. Inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. So a man at first, Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. There's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Safe at second. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. On the ground, and this should do it. Coming home. He'll score easily. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. And now Randal Grichuk. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today.
Thinking Kenny Beans, bro. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.